Meet with Zappone. Where is he hiding? It's such a loud sound. It's just that one tone is just so loud compared to the rest of the game, and the sliders don't save me from it. They just said he was at a crossroads somewhere. There he is.
Close friends with the Baron. It's true, I had the pleasure of meeting Baron Reinhold a few times. Mr. Zappone, you didn't happen to be good friends with the Baron, did you?
Didn't we just say that line? What?
Me? Haha, oh no, I was nothing of the sort.
Can you think of anyone at all who was close to Baron Reinhold?
No, I don't really know him. Well, there was that one possibility. No, wait, never mind, I'm not sure. I guess Zappone can't really tell us much of anything.
Yes, I'm afraid he was no help at all. I suppose that means we're back where we started. But at least we can be sure that this close friend we're after is a resident of St Mystere. We mustn't give up, Luke. Let's continue to ask around. Oh. Awkward. I already went around the entire town this year. Oh, hey, you're new. There you go.
Not being a member of high society myself, I've never so much as had a conversation with Baron Reinhold. Now, Sonny, as much as I'd like to keep chatting, I'm awfully tired. I think I need to go lie down.
Are you feeling unwell, sir?
I'm just plumb exhausted lately. It's that awful noise coming from the tower, you see. Also, I'm about to get kidnapped. It's gotten so loud I can't sleep a wink at night.
You know what's causing the noise?
It's just a rumor, but I hear that every time that sound rips through St Mystere, someone disappears. They say the ones who go missing are people who've been talking about feeling tired. But those who disappear are back before you know it, so it's probably just a load of poppycock. Anyway, I'm off to be kidnapped. Bye!
Whenever the noise sounds, someone disappears. Interesting. Do you think the peculiar sound has anything to do with the strange old man who abducted Raymond?
It's certainly a possibility, isn't it?
But why would he release his victims after going through the trouble of kidnapping them?
I've got a puzzle now. You two are certainly crazy about puzzles, aren't you? Well, I've got a whopper of a puzzle for you. Better solve it now before I get kidnapped. Then I'm gone forever.
A number of 5-sided shapes are hidden within the picture below. How many can you find? Answer when you think you found every hidden shape. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 4 of that version. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So whenever I find a shape, there's 4 variations of it. So it basically just comes down to how many of the triangles you include in the shape, right? Let's see, if I include the two opposite triangles, this one and this one, but then omit those two, then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can't do that. Then if you omit all 4 of them, you get a diamond, and that's only 4 sides. If you keep all 4 of them, you get a square, and that's only 4 sides. So you have to you can use 1 corner, which is this one, the peach example. 2 corners is the yellow example. 3 corners is the green example. And I think that's every combination. The 12. Unless I'm wrong. Haha, hoo, yeah.
There we go.
There we go. I always go a little faster than I probably should, just because I'm like, I could painstakingly double and triple and ultra check, or I could get a move on with the episode that humans are watching, and not spend 30 minutes being absolutely sure before I risk taking one risk of the guessing and the whatnot. What cunning lads you two are. I hope you'll stop by and solve puzzles with me again sometime, before I'm gone. You know, just call your grandparents sometimes. I know they're boring, but... Alright, so that guy was not there before and suddenly materialized, so I'm guessing that anybody who is the correct person to talk to is probably somebody... Oh. Aha! You there, yes you. Do you mean me, good sir? Yes, you. This flower vase is yours, right? I've been keeping it nice and safe for you. No? Evil man! I've never seen anyone just forget something like this while shopping. You're a vase space case. You're a vase space case. Haha. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never seen that vase before in my life. What? That fancy vase doesn't belong to you? Then why'd that guy tell me to give this to you? What did this man look like? Well, my hat has a way of obscuring certain details from me. It's the worst, I'll tell you. But back to the issue at hand. The mystery man wasn't a regular around here, that's for sure. Don't sweat it, though. I'll just give it to the guy next time I see him. So speaking of flower vases, I know a puzzle I'd bet you'd like. It's not a hard one or anything, but it's the least I can do for bothering you about the vase. Hello. Shattered vase. Someone knocked over this fabulous vase and shattered it, fit the pieces together and restored the vase to its original shape, but there's one catch, though. Mixed in with the pieces is a single piece from a different vase. Okay, so it's just a puzzle. Like a jigsaw puzzle, basically, except there's one piece that has no reason to be here. Oh, those should be correct. These are the hips. It's the top, and so that's the last piece. That's the wrong one, the end.
Luke, here's my answer.
It's like, no, you're wrong, and then I just get to be very confused. You've got a good head on your shoulders, I'm impressed. By the way, you sure you don't want to take some fresh sausage home with you? Believe me, these are some links you don't want to be missing. Haha, get it? Because of evolution or something. No thank you, we're just fine. I prefer to starve my children. Too bad. Not to bust your chops or anything, but the deal was a one-time offer. Maybe you'd have said yes if you knew what was at stake. I think we're done here, Luke. I couldn't agree more, Professor. You'll miss me when I'm gone. Oh, weird note. I appreciate the pun barrage. What kind of lout just throws trash on the ground? I'm going to pick it up. It's an old newspaper. Honestly, you'd think that everyone would know that trash goes in the trash. Wait a second. You have to come look at this article. Well, would you look at that? It seems to be Inspector Chelmy. Ha ha ha. Look at that. Chelmy hailed as brilliant detective and devoted husband. Murder mystery is solved. Inspector Chelmy identifies killer. Ugh. Those sure are drawings. Chalmers celebrates each successful case with his favorite treat, his wife's sweet potato fritters. Every time? How often do they have to make those so often?
Wow, who saw that one coming? He's so gruff, I never imagined he had a soft side like that. What is he, like food? Disgusting. Can you imagine? Just look at that old grump grinning over his plate of sweet potato fritters. I knew he was fussing over nothing when he said he hated sweets back at Reinhold Manor. That's right, Luke, he did say that. How very curious.
What? Hi. What's up?
So, it is true. Is it true what I'm hearing about the two of you? Are you really running around town in search of Reinhold Fortune?
That's correct, sir. We are in search of a close friend of Baron Reinhold's. We believe he has entrusted this friend with an important role.
Gracious, that's quite a search you have on your hands. Oh, excuse me, and my name is Archibald. The Baron and I were great friends, thick as thieves. We used to have the most amazing conversations late into the night, while we were cuddling. Do you think that perhaps I am the one you're searching for?
Yes, I think so. What luck that after all this searching we should bump into you in a place like this. I have one question. Do you recall ever receiving a small note or written message from the Baron?
No, I don't remember ever receiving anything of the sort from Gus.
But he did give me a fine desk that once belonged to him. It's at home. Maybe it holds some kind of clue. The Baron's desk, you say? Excellent.
Would you like to come over to my house and take a look at it?
You are most gracious. If you'd be kind enough to allow us to look at it, we would be very grateful.
I'm sure Gus wouldn't mind two fine puzzle lovers such as yourselves looking over his desk. Actually, let me impart a few pearls of wisdom on you while I've got your attention. Focusing on your case is all well and good, but if you don't solve some puzzles, you'll be sorry later. So make an effort to find puzzles around town and just solve the ones you can. Take this from an old-timer. It's good to stop and smell the puzzles sometimes.
Hey, video game, you've already, gated progress several times behind having to solve bonus puzzles, so... just kind of a weird point to make.
Alright, I'll get off my high horse now. Let's head on over to my house. Follow me.
Sir, I've solved 80 puzzles at least.
This is Gus's old desk. Take all the time you need to examine it.
Splendid. Luke, let's get right to it.
Is it a puzzle?
Search the Baron's desk. Stamps. This letter appears to have been left unfinished. What lovely craftsmanship. Cookies. What a nice hourglass. All these books look very long. Open these up. It's a gun. X. It seems to be a note. It may point us in the direction of the golden apple. What do you make of this axe? I'm afraid I just don't know at the moment. It's either the X that means signed person, or it's a map. But in both cases, there seems to be invisible ink. Chapter 5, The Hunt Begins. Yeah, that's what we just finished.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I just received a call for you from the innkeeper, Beatrice. Seems she's concerned about one of her lodgers, and she'd like your thoughts on the problem.
Well, we'd best go help her. Thank you, Archibald. Now off to the inn we go, Luke. Left drawer? Nope. You can't really be finished so soon, can you? Hello.
Welcome back, Professor. I've been so looking forward to your return. Thank you. Was there something you wish to discuss with me? Oh my, yes. Listen to this. One of the guests here just performed a dash routine on me. Doze and dash. The man's gone, and so are his things. I'd like you to bring him back. I am a businesswoman after all. How can I run a business with scoundrels skipping out on the bill like this? Would you mind if I looked around the man's room? Please do. Look at it all you want. Here, I'll show you in. Ah. Yuck.
Ah. Yeah, I like this.
What an absolute pigsty. This whole place stinks of smoke, and there's trash everywhere.
So they smoke, or they're burning something.
Beatrice, can you describe this guest's appearance for me? Well, he had a sharp
It's the villain.
He had a sharp mustache, and it was pretty clear he wasn't from around here. That was obvious. Because there's 12 people here, and I know all of them, so... Ta-da! A mustache? Reeks of smoke? Oh! Was it Krampus? Do you suppose she could be talking about Inspector Chelmy? Inspector Chelmy? Isn't he the self-important windbag who's been up at Reinhold Manor? No, that's not him. The man who stayed here looked so much more... evil.
That's a good starting point for describing people. It's always a good sign.
He was wearing a long trench coat. I'm sure you know the type. Oh, where could he have run off to? Sorry to ask this, Professor, but could you be a darling and find the thief who skipped out on his bill?
Ooh. These meters are slowly starting to get more full. Does the book and the bookshelf have synergy? There's a hat rack, but is there a hat? Oh, the flower and the flower vase go together. These two. Ah, you put the thing on the desk, but only in this room, I guess? It does feel a little bit more like noise than like a puzzle.
Just kind of mush them all around, see what happens. Be a darling and find that bill-dodging thief? Honestly, how are we ever going to make progress in our search for the golden apple? Things aren't looking good. No one knows anything about the item in question, and we have no leads. I'm beginning to wonder if this golden apple that everyone is in a flap over even exists. Now, Luke, I wouldn't say that we're without any leads. Think, my boy, there's a place in St Mystere that every villager has warned us to stay away from. What do you mean? The tower, Luke. No matter who we ask, no one seems to know a thing about the place. But suppose for a moment that the tower has something to do with the golden apple. Then it follows that the people of St Mystere, scared to draw near the tower, wouldn't know anything. Of course! We need to investigate that tower.
The tower marks the far northern border of St Mystere. Let's search the road north of the market for a route to the tower. The time has come. The Elusive Tower. I was wondering when this was going to happen. But first, let's talk to everybody again. New chapter means do it again.
Good day, gentlemen. How's your investigation coming along? I can't imagine it's much fun asking questions all day, so how about a puzzle to liven things up?
Yeah, that's what we're doing all day, as asking questions. Definitely not the puzzles. Which of these words doesn't make the sound of silence? Which of these words doesn't make the sound of silence? What? What? Make the sound of silence. The sound of silence. The sound of silence. What do they mean by that? I mean, I guess like resting is silent, but it says doesn't make the sound of silence. Oh no, guys, I think we might be in trouble. The sound of silence. So I think the subjects of the words are just a lie. They're just a trick. A red herring. Because it's just kind of a weird mix of music-related words, but I don't think that the actual words describe the answer. Sound of silence. Oh! Is it which one doesn't have a silent letter? Okay, maybe. Alright, so... Rhythm. You don't pronounce the H. They must mean that they must be counting the E's as silent in note, scale, and treble. The final letters. Probably what they mean there. And then chord. I guess they're counting the H as silent. Like in rhythm. Whereas rest, you pronounce all 4 letters. Is this what they mean? Boom! I guess that's what they meant. The answer is rest. All the other options are silent letters. Okay, yep.
I guess the old advice to write what you know doesn't apply here. That was too easy. You know, right now I'm penning a mystery novel, and I'm basing the protagonist on you. That's why I've been observing you so carefully. In fact, the more I see of you, the better. So good luck with your search. I'll be watching. Do not be alarmed by my piercing gaze. It's for research purposes only.
Nothing good can be said about that tower. There, it's all sorts of scary. You should stay away. Yup. Going straight there. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna talk to everybody else here. Where's the fun in running around town trying to help other people? Don't you feel so dumb? She sucks. Okay, so we're not overflowing with new puzzles this time. Unless they're hiding back over here. No, damn it. What happens when I reflexively click on everybody? Whoa! Magic jar puzzle. Those candies look absolutely scrumptious, don't they? Luke, those candies just gave me a splendid idea for a puzzle. Have a listen to this. You have 10 jars filled with 50 pieces of candy each. You then pour the candy into small bags and attempt to get half a jar in each bag. You now have 20 bags of candy. What is the percent likelihood that there is an average of 25 pieces of candy in a single stack? You have 10 jars filled with 50 pieces of candy. Try to split them 50-50. And I have 20 jars. What's the percent likelihood that there is an average of 25? 100? That's just the truth. It's not an answer you would describe with a percentage. Right?
I think I've got it.
That's... Not only is that puzzle stupid, didn't I already do it? I feel like I did that exact puzzle already. Did I somehow... That puzzle happened twice, right? That's a stupid puzzle, though. It's just like a normal puzzle asked like an asshole. What's the percent chance that the answer's the answer? It's the answer. Wow, okay. There we are. The little robot dog is finally assembled. Now we just have to name the rascal. I have a feeling he'll come in quite handy. By the way, Luke, I have a present to mark for you to mark this occasion. Return to the title screen and select bonuses. You can have a new challenge from me. Now, I know you're excited about your present, but be sure to save before returning to the title screen. Layton's challenges, the inventor's house, have been added to your map. What? I named the dog. I named the dog? Whatever, let's go. Gambit. Now I got a gizmo dog. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Have you found any leads? Alright. Maybe an anticlimactic puzzle to find it on, but it's there. Yeah, I imagine everybody else around here might have puzzles again. Oh, if it isn't Professor Layton. Judging by your expression, it seems you haven't found the golden apple. You look terribly tense, Professor. Perhaps this small puzzle will help. Loosen you up. Over the river. Uh-oh. We're back to one of the versions of this puzzle again. Help Stash and Scarf move the wolf, sheep, and cabbage from one side of the river to the other while obeying the following rules. In addition to its captain, the raft can only support one animal or item at once. When Stash and Scarf isn't near, the wolf will eat the sheep, and you'll have to start over. The sheep will eat the cabbage when Stash and Scarf isn't around. If you let the sheep have its way, you'll have to start over. You can shove the rabbit... Okay. Define alone. I can't take the cabbage first, because... I guess I gotta take the wolf first, because if I just go across... What? How do I move him again? There we go. That's weird. I can't find the threshold for how to move it. Alright. Why didn't you eat the sheep? Does the cabbage scare him away from eating the sheep? If I take the cabbage, will he now... Really? The cabbage stops him from eating the sheep. That is the goofiest shit. I gotta take the sheep first. Head back over, if I can find the spot. There we go. Then take the sheep, so you don't eat them. Then take the cabbage, so you only eat that. Then come back over and take the sheep, and we're winning. Look at us go. Wow. Why is the wolf afraid of a cabbage? We'll never know. I expect a deep lore explanation. Shortest is 7 moves. I don't know how I fared. Did I do it in 7? I don't remember. Maybe. It seemed like I did it pretty quickly. That was masterful, but I expected nothing less from the great Professor Layton. Normal laughing. Oops. There it goes. Who could this faceless debutante be?